First war, kinda nervous. Shut up. Do you not realize the severity of the situation? War isn't a joke. Like, our generation's so unserious. People are dying. Like, what are you talking about? This is every comment section. I've seen so many videos like this saying the same exact thing. What are you doing? I genuinely don't understand this. Like, maybe you just don't because you're sitting behind a screen and I'm doing the same thing, watching it happen. You're not actually experiencing this, but like, people are actually experiencing this. People are actually dying from these, like, missiles and whatnot. Like, I don't think people understand that.
Yeah, to be honest, I think like the jokes people make about it, it's like two ways it can go, right? One way, it's like I think it could be used as like a coping mechanism to like cope with how bad it is and try to make it sound not as bad. But also too, our generation is just so desensitized and so unserious that like we don't like really care, I guess, and we want to make jokes about everything. Third note, it's like these people that are dying, these are like people's brothers, people's dads, people's cousins, people's best friends, yada yada, you know what I mean? But then when we hear about it online, it just like turns all their lives into just numbers, right? We hear like, like this many soldiers died here, you know what I mean? It's just like numbers, but we don't see all the connections that they had, yada yada yada, you know what I mean? Like we don't see them as actual people, we just see them as like numbers on the screen.
Wow, man, things are pretty crazy. I know, the world is a total dystopia being run by literal demons. Yeah, I know, it's awful. Anyways, I've been watching this new show that I am totally obsessed with. You have to check it out. Wait, what? The new show I've been watching. I can't remember what it's on. No, I mean, what about what we were talking about before? About how messed up everything is? Oh, yeah, I mean, it's terrible, but what am I gonna do about it? You see, your friend has the right mentality. What are you gonna
To be honest, that's like the same mentality that I have because it's like, yeah, it's all these horrible things, but in reality, it's like, what can we really do about it? Like, even if we point it out, it's like, who is really gonna take action? You know what I mean? I feel like nobody I feel like our generation has been conditioned to not really take action, and we've shown that we don't take action. So then those in power already, they they don't really care because we're not gonna do anything about it. You know what I mean? Because we've already shown that we're not gonna take action, even when we are knowledgeable about the injustices that are occurring.
do about it, you know? Well, I mean, what if we don't pay our taxes? Nah, can't do that. We will throw you in jail. You'll throw us in jail. Yeah, I know. Ironic, right? Come on, man. Listen to what he's saying. We should form a revolution or something. What time would you want to do that? Because I work from 9 to 6, then I have to run errands, then I go to the gym, and by the time I get home, it's around 11 o'clock, which is usually when I go to bed to wake up and do it all over again. Yeah, doesn't seem like he'll have time for a revolution, which means everything's going according to plan. To plan? Well, yeah, that's why we make you guys do all those things. You know, work a job, pay bills, pay taxes. It's all designed to keep you distracted enough so you don't all rise up against us and destroy us. And with what little time you have left at the end of your day to think about how badly the system is rigged against you, well, that's what entertainment and your phone is for. Oh my God, are you hearing this? Sorry, were you saying something? Oh, he was just saying how excited he was to watch that new show that you mentioned earlier. Oh, dude, you have to check it out. It's so good. It has that actor in it that you like. Wait, actually? That's crazy. I love them. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out then. When I'm done with work, of course. That's right. And the show goes on.
Yeah, to be honest, it's like your whole day, school, work, then you like gym if you're productive, you know what I mean? And then you go home, you gotta eat, shower, yada yada. And then like it's just so easy to just wind down and then it's just shut down, you just go on your phone, scroll a little bit, and then go to sleep, you know what I mean? So it's not like so yeah, you know what I mean? Our days are scheduled to not like give us time to do our own thing, you know what I mean? Or at least even be knowledgeable about what's going on with those in power, yada yada yada, you know what I mean?
If 9/11 happened today, do you know there would be people in the streets that were praising it? Yeah, that's the kind of country that we live in. Riley, war is not funny. Oh, wow, that's ironic. I never said that war was funny. I don't think that war is funny, and I'm not for war in any capacity. But the same people who shout women's rights from the rooftop are the same people that are pissed off that we're trying to liberate the Iranian women that are forced to get married as teenagers and have to cover their hair in public. Touch some damn grass. Better yet, go have a picnic in it. There's only a select few people in this country that are for war. That's the people who make the missiles to send them into foreign countries. The same Ayatollah that some of you feel so...
Bro, by that saying, from my lang teacher, he told us that like if you track like how money is involved with every action done by those in power, then you'll always understand why it's coming or like where it's coming from and why it's occurring.
Entitled to defend are the same people that are responsible for thousands of American casualties dating all the way back to the 1980s. Let me let you in on a little secret, okay? Just because Iran doesn't have a missile that can reach you in your high-rise apartment when you eat Doritos and sit on your couch to be a keyboard warrior doesn't mean our assets in the Middle East are just protected from their reign and from their terror. I think we should line up everybody in those files and send them to the front row. I agree that we need to focus on gas prices and grocery bills here at home, but do you know what is just as important? Making sure that nobody else comes over in a flag-draped coffin because they got blown up at a military base overseas. I'm praying for our U.S. military, and my heart goes out to the servicemen and women who will lose their lives every day, dating all the way back from the beginning of our country. But if some of you would do the same instead of coming on social media and running your mouth, we would be a lot better of a country. I'm not a political commentator. I'm not a political influencer. I hate people who are so blinded by politics and they cannot open their own eyes. But some of y'all need to wake the hell up. Have the day you deserve. God bless the USA.
Yeah, to be honest, to the point where he was talking about like how what we should really be focusing on is the gas prices and like the cost of living, groceries and everything. Gas is crazy, right? And cost of living is horrible right now, and it's hard to fix that when a lot of the so these videos that I make these videos that I make on this channel, most of the audience is like older people, and a lot of them are not knowledgeable to Gen Z, and Gen Z is like the young adults right now. It's like 15 to 29 or something, you know what I mean? That's Gen Z. And they're not knowledgeable. So whenever I make videos about like Gen Z struggling financially and stuff, there's like older people in the comments. They're just like, oh, Gen Z's not working hard enough. Gen Z just has spending problems, yada, yada, yada. And yeah, Gen Z does have a spending problem, I guess. But who knows? Maybe other generations had that. It's just inflation has made it seem even worse, you know what I mean? And the wages haven't kept up with cost of living. And all the older people just think this like the economy is not the issue. You know what I mean? The cost of living is the problem, not the spending. Although spending is an issue, the cost of living is the problem. You know what I mean? But let me know if you guys disagree, agree, yada yada yada. Like and subscribe. Have a good day, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Peace out.